So JB, a 2-0 victory and through to the semi-finals.
Yeah, it was interesting, challenging game tonight, especially with the way that it was played, how the game started. But the boys did really well from a point of view of majority of them with the first team players in there as well. From a cohesion point of view and actually not playing together and having that connection and that chemistry, they got through the game tonight, and it was pleasing to come away with it with a clean sheet and a win as well.
As you said, it was a tough battle throughout the game, and coming up against a side like this, you knew it was going to be a tough test and quite a physical one at that. I think the boys and the academy lads especially held their own and fared well.
Yeah, no, they definitely did. We had a real mixture in there tonight as well. Obviously, with you having the first team players in there helps, but the boys that played their part coming off the bench and starting the game were excellent as well. But Flackwell Heath also gave us challenges in the first half especially, and the way that they were looking to play and the chances that they created just meant that we got opportunities to. That's part of the reason why some of the boys are out on loan, is to experience those parts, and when it comes to these games as well, it's something that they can still put into practice and work on and deal with as well, which they did tonight.
As you said, they gave us difficulties throughout the first half. I don't think that we got onto the ball and played as much as we wanted within the first half, and I mean, they hit the crossbar 3 times, so a bit of nerves throughout the game maybe.
Yeah, we rode our luck at times tonight, but what we spoke to them about at half time is about having better connections and between our units, which we started showing a little bit more, and we just talked to them about being a little bit calmer on the ball and actually taking control of moments as well, which we started doing a little bit more in the second half. And as the game grew and got bigger, that's where we started to play a little bit more football. So, but other than that, like having to deal with pitch conditions and parts like that, it's part of their learning, but it was great that we got through that too.
It's a great experience for the young lads, but also the senior ones as well, who maybe haven't been playing full games, like Max Dean, his first 90 minutes, and Dara, who's just coming back from injury.
Yeah, I think they've been excellent tonight. It's always difficult coming into these games, but the fact that what they put out tonight in terms of their work rate and remaining patient and supporting the younger lads within that group as well, even them being young, but they're the more seniority players within the group. They were excellent tonight, and they were a real benefit to the rest of the group, and they supported them from the very beginning when they got here to the very end as well.
As you said earlier, the team did ride their luck at times, but they also stuck it out and held together and stayed strong together throughout those times. So is that a positive to take?
Yeah, you've got those things happen in games. They're momentum changes, and we saw that through and ended up getting a result at the end. And even with the finish at the end, we've remained composed with them sending bodies forward. It's a different challenge to what the boys are used to, and being in a cup competition, it does have those moments, but seeing it through and then capitalising on those moments and going and finishing the game off just to see it was excellent from them as well.
As you said, it does shift momentum quite a lot. If you concede late on, the team that gets the equaliser, they go into a penalty shootout with their heads held high, whereas maybe you're looking down at the floor a bit. So Tommy's late winner there to secure the victory, I bet that was a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, and I'm probably not going to hear it. I'm not going to stop hearing it from Tommy now. But other than that, I think the boys did do really well, and that's football. That's what can happen in games. If it be a cup competition, a league, it is going to happen. And when you have those moments of luck, it's about taking the opportunities that you get, and that's what we did tonight.